Hello everyone, Tim back for another Minecraft statue tutorial. Today we're going to be building an updated Starfire statue. I made this statue a long time ago. It's a little bit outdated, so I've decided to come back and update it. And she looks a lot better. But anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and get this started. So to build Starfire, you're going to need purple concrete, stripped pale oak wood, smooth red sandstone, smooth quartz stairs, smooth quartz slab, compressed lime fire powder. This is from a mod called the Dynamic Lighting mod. I highly recommend downloading it. It is like $2, but it is highly worth the price that you're paying for it. You get a lot of cool blocks. If you don't end up using this though, you could just use like a vanilla block like Verdant Frog Light. I cannot speak. Alright, you're also going to need red concrete, orange wool, red wool, white wool, and black wool. So to kick off your Starfire statue, we're going to do 1 purple concrete, 2 stripped pale woods, 2 purple concretes, 2 woods, 1 purple concrete. We are then going to do 3 rows of purple concrete. We are then going to do 1 purple concrete, 2 woods, 2 purple concretes, 2 woods, 1 purple concrete. Do the exact same thing again. We are then going to do an entire row of purple concrete. We are then going to do 1 wood, 2 purple concrete, 2 wood, 2 purple concrete, 1 wood. Next row we're going to do 1 red sandstone, 2 wood, 2 red sandstone, 2 wood, 1 red sandstone. For the next row it is entirely red sandstone. The next row we're going to do 2 red sandstone, 4 purple concretes, 2 red sandstone. And then for the final row, we are going to do 1 red sandstone, 2 purple concrete, 2 wood, 2 purple concrete, 1 red sandstone. And that is the front of the legs. Pretty easy. Moving to the sides, I actually missed some material. Let's go and get that out. We need blue terracotta. This is the only time we will need it. It is right here. I'm going to go ahead and just trade those out for a second. So go ahead and we're going to place a purple concrete and a blue terracotta and a purple concrete going backwards. Do the same thing on the side. And we no longer need that. Alright, so for the sides, we're pretty much just going to take everything up and we're just going to match what we have on the front. And that's about it. So there's that side. Let's go ahead and do this one. Like that. And then for the back of the legs, we are going to do all these rows that are just purple concrete. And then we're going to do an entire row of pale oak wood. And we're going to do 2 rows of red sandstone, my bad. Then we're going to do 1 sandstone, 4 purple concretes, 1 sandstone. And we're just going to do 6 purple concretes. And that is the back of the legs. And yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the front. So we have the legs completely done. So for the front of the statue, or the torso I should say, we're going to start by doing a pale oak wood, a purple concrete, 4 pale oak woods, purple concrete, pale oak wood. To the left of this, we're going to do 2 red sandstones, and then we're going to do a pale oak wood. You're going to want to make it to where it's facing like this. Let's go and do the exact same thing on this side. Like that. Back to the torso, we are going to do 3 rows of the exact same thing. So we are going to do 2 purple concretes, 4 pale oak woods, 2 purple concretes, and then like I said, you're going to repeat this 2 more times. So 1, 2. The next row we're going to do the exact same thing, but we're going to place 2 temporary blocks here and here, and we're going to place 2 pale oak woods on top of those. Like this. We're then going to place temporary blocks where we didn't place any blocks on the last row, and we're just going to place an entire row of pale oak wood, like this. The next row we are going to do 2 purple concretes, 4 pale oak woods, 2 purple concretes. The next row we're going to do 1 purple concrete, 2 pale oak, 2 purple concrete, 2 pale oak, 1 purple concrete. The next row we're going to do 2 pale oak, 1 purple concrete. We're going to skip these 2. 1 purple concrete, 2 pale oak. The next row we're going to do 1 purple concrete, 1 pale oak. Skip these 4. 1 pale oak, 1 purple concrete. The next row we are going to do 1 purple concrete, pretty much the same thing. Yeah, just go ahead and just make the same thing. And then the final row, we are going to do 1 pale oak, skip 6 blocks, and then 1 pale oak. So for this whole back section, we're going to go ahead and just fill this all in with purple concrete, except for the top 2 middle blocks, which are going to be strip pale oak wood, like that. We're then going to place 2 quartz slabs on the lower halves of those. We're going to place 2 lime fire powder underneath that, 2 quartz slabs underneath those, and then we're just going to place quartz stairs on each side of those. Then with our orange wool, we're going to start right here. We're going to place 2 orange wool, go to the right by 1, and then up. Do the exact same thing on this side. And then we're just going to place 3 red wool right here, which will give us that. So that is the front of Starfire done, over torso at least. So let's go ahead and move on to the front of the arms. So with the front of the arms, we're going to do 2 purple concretes, 1 stripped oak wood. I missed another material. We need white concrete. There we go. So we're going to do a row of white concrete. Then we're going to do 5 rows of purple concrete. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to do a row of pale oak wood. And then we're going to do 3 rows of red sandstone, which will give us this. The other side is the exact same, so literally just copy what we just did. Just take that all the way up. And there we have it. That is the front of Starfire done. Moving on to the sides, they're pretty easy, so we're just going to take everything back by 3. We're going to do the exact same thing on this right here. And yeah, literally just take everything back by 3. That's all you got to do. So it's very, very simple. And then we'll go ahead and even fill in the shoulder here, just with the red sandstone, of course. Let's go and do the exact same thing over here. And then put the woods here. We'll go ahead and fill all this in. That's not the right block. Fill all this in. We'll put the row of woods here. Fill all this in. Fill in the shoulder. I can build right. There we go. So that is the sides of the arms done. Pretty simple stuff. For the back of the statue, we're going to... Let's do the back of the arms first. They're pretty similar to the front. They're just a little different. So we're going to start by doing the exact same thing on the gloves. So just repeat what you did on the front up there. Like that. Then we're going to do 2 rows of purple concrete. And then we're going to do a 2x2 square of stripped pale oak wood. And we're going to do a row of purple concrete. And then from here, you're just going to pretty much finish out the arms as they are on the front. So pretty simple. So, moving on to the back of the statue, we're pretty much just going to fill this entire thing in with purple concrete. We aren't going to see most of this, so You can just fill it in purple concrete and no one would know. So, I don't think I even designed anything under here. So even if you wanted to put something, I don't think there is anything. So, but there we go. So that is the back of the statue. And then what we're going to do, we're going to start from the top. We're going to do a row of red wool up here. We're then going to do 3 more rows of red wool. So 1, 2, and 3. Golly, stop doing that. I hate it when it does that. Okay. Then we're going to go in a block on the next row. We're going to place 2 red wools, 1 orange, 3 red. Then we're going to do next row, 1 orange, 4 red, 1 orange. Next row we're going to do 1 red, 1 orange, 2 red, 1 orange, 1 red. The next row we're going to do 2 orange, 1 red, 3 orange. The next row we're going to go out a block and we're just going to do a row of 8 with your orange. Next row we're going to go back in a block and we're going to do 6 orange. And then the next row we're going to place an orange here and, or no, an orange here and an orange here. So it'll look like this. And that is the hair hanging down. Oh, and one last thing, with our red wool, we're going to place 6 red wool here and then 4 right here, which will kind of give it a little bit extra depth. So that is the pretty much the entire statue minus the head done. So for the head, luckily we have a pretty easy head to do. So we're going to bring the red wool up to this right here. And we're going to ignore the front of the face right now. The rest of the head is entirely red wool. So we have a really easy statue to do. So we're going to go up on top of these red wools by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And we're just going to fill this all the way in, all the way around. So yeah, pretty easy. It doesn't get much easier than this. There's that. Go ahead and do this side, and then of course I got to fill in the top. Be a little weird if we didn't. Let's do this. And there we go. So now for the front of the statue, or for the front of the head, I should say. I'm using my words horribly in this tutorial. I apologize, you guys. We're going to connect these together with 2 rows of red sandstone. Then we're going to do... Let's start over with our materials, actually. Just to make this a little easier. So we're going to need red sandstone, red concrete, white wool, compressed lime fire powder, and black wool and red wool. So we're going to do 2 red sandstones, 2 red concretes, 2 red sandstones. Then we're going to do an entire row of red sandstone. Then we're going to do 1 white wool, 1 lime fire powder, 2 red sandstones, 1 lime fire powder, 1 white wool. And we're going to do 2 black wools, 2 red sandstones, 2 black wools. And then we're going to do 2 rows of red sandstone. Like this. Looks a little strange right now. What we're going to do is the row with the red concrete right here. We're going to take the red wool all the way up to the second last block. It's like this. And like this. We're going to go in by 2 right here and right here. And we're going to place 4, or not 4, 6 up here. Like that. And then we're just going to go ahead and place 1 here and 1 here. And once you've done that, you will have fully finished your Starfire statue. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. It's a pretty easy one. Besides me messing up my words like half the time. But yeah, it's a pretty easy one. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. This one is a lot better than my old one. And yeah, I think she looks a lot better. So but yeah, I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye-bye.